We're here in the KMAJ studio for the last day of Magic in the morning here with Mike and Hooker. Here we go. And I was the night jock, or should I say the overnight jock, and I fell asleep. They woke me up, and John Lee Hooker fired me. He's done a lot of
Just plain Steve.
Same with Mike. I know that it's a milestone, something that only happens once in a lifetime, and you guys totally deserve it. So, I love you. I'm glad that you guys looked at your dream. If I could be half of what you guys are for the next 20 years, then I have accomplished what it is I've been set out to accomplish. You guys are some of the best on the radio and will be missed. All right, Hooker, I got paid for that.
Just plain Steve.
That's right. I had to fire him.
Yeah.
He fell asleep on the job. So that's the way it goes. Speaking of that, you told the story earlier about how, Vicki and her situation with the car.
Locked the keys in the car with a kid in it.
Remember, this hadn't been that long ago when you called, or you picked up the phone for me, and Lisa's on the line.
Oh, boy.
My wife, Lisa.
I knew she was not happy.
Yeah, she was not happy. And Lisa, I'm on the air, okay, so between songs, and you called and said what?
Oh, I locked the keys
in front of the microphone there, yeah.
I'd locked the keys in the car, in the garage.
Right.
I didn't have the spare. I was pissed at you because it was your fault.
It was my fault.
Because you weren't there to help. I had to take care of it myself, get the kids to school.
Well, no,
get to
said,
work.
so what are you going to do?
Yes. What are you going to do about it?
So I'm saying, Mike, what am I going to do? And he goes, well, you're on the air. There's not much you can do about this. Well, I call a locksmith. And I call her back and said, I got a locksmith calling. Well, it's about time, But it was, no matter what went wrong, it was
That's the way it
fault.
was.
It was that
and
way.
I'm sure those were stressful mornings.
Oh, yeah.
Getting kids up and getting them to school and having to be by yourself and be to work on time. Yeah, that's not easy.
We always blamed you.
Yeah, that's right.
It was always our fault.
Whatever.
Every husband out there can relate to this story.
Yes, he can.
The situation might be different, but it's always
our fault.
Yeah,
yes.
It never does fail. So
anyway,
so Angie,
what
are you planning on doing now that our show is coming to an end here?
Yeah.
You gonna hang around?
Well, yeah, I'm planning on it.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Kind of hang around. Be able to go back and forth to Texas every now and then. See Mom
now and then. Got to see the family.
Got to see the family.
Well, we told Sean about your situation. I don't know if you knew this, but we bonded the other day when we.
Right.
What situation are
well,
you
you're
talking about?
Single, and
and the websites that we have you on.
Oh, jeez. Hopefully, you guys gave him the password so I can get those off.
Oh no!
Because it's a total lie. Whatever you put up.
No.
But we had our last supper Friday.
Yeah.
And we had Miss Hellfinger.
Yeah.
And we had me and you.
Yeah.
And Angie. Kind of a little goodbye.
Just a kind of little thing.
Came,
yeah, and Vicki came over too. But it was kind of like a last
1:30 in the
get together 1:30 in the afternoon at the Blind Tiger.
And I knew if I didn't leave by 3:30, I'd never leave. So anyway, what happened to Angie?
Well, see, we stayed there a little while, and then we were getting ready to leave. Miss Hellfinger had to leave because she has kids. Yeah. And Scott dropped by, her husband said, and just looked at her and he goes, "I'll pick up the 2 kids."
That was
and
very
I'm
sweet
like,
of him.
oh, I didn't think she looked that bad to me. Anyway, so she had to leave because they had to go somewhere. Well, she never made it there because she went home, she said fell asleep, I think more passed out. And then Scott was taking pictures of her while she was sleeping and then sending it to the people that they were supposed to be at. This is why we're not there. This is why they're not there. So for some reason, my wife wasn't there. Then she came afterwards. And we were getting ready to leave. And then Vicki said she was going to come. So Angie goes, "Oh, let's stay." And we left at 10 p.m. And Angie did not even remember that she was FaceTiming people, and she tried to pick up every waiter at Blind Tiger. She was trying to pick them up.
You're lying about
no
that.
wonder she's having a hard time.
You were so lying about that.
Getting a person to be a date or something because she can't even remember what she does when she's out on the date.
No, I'm having a hard time because I can't find a nice enough guy.
Oh, that is. Oh, I see.
Okay, Lisa, get over here. We got another story. It's the same sort of thing here. Okay. It was like you had her side of the family's like 1,000 people. My side of the family's like 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have this big like Christmas dinner get together, whatever, way before Christmas. Okay, they get together with one side of her family, whatever like that. And I had something that I couldn't go to it that night or whatever like that. And about midnight, I hear the car come in the garage and thought it was okay. And I said, it was kind of weird. The car parked just a little bit strange or whatever like that. I said, what's going on? And Danielle said, I drove home. Danielle's like 12 years old at the time. And I said, what?
Better Danielle drive home than me.
What did you say, Lisa? You let Danielle drive home. It wasn't that far, but you let her drive home because you thought, in the back of your mind, what? That it would be, if you were stopped, better to explain to the police officer
I cannot believe you're telling this story.
that I had a little too much to drink, and I thought it would be a little less serious if you found the 10-year-old driving.
She was no, we decided we wanted to teach her how to drive early.
Is that it? Oh, I see.
Exactly.
That's the story.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
10 years old.
Sure.
And she parked in the garage and everything, and it wasn't that bad. It was kind of like, I never even knew
She
could
didn't
drive.
even.
Hey, there's nothing sacred. There's nothing sacred. You know what I mean? So we have these stories going on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we won't even get into the golf tournaments we were on.
Oh, jeez.
All the fundraisers that we helped with in this town. And
That
things
beer
like
cart
that.
guy kept following. Your beer cart girl follow us every time we go somewhere. The beer cart lady'd follow us.
Mhm.
Of course, we played a lot better after we had a couple.
That's right.
Or at least
That's
we
right.
thought we did. I think more like we thought we did.
That's right. That's right. It's been kind of great. Do we have another stop set we need to go into?
No?
No?
Well, good.
Well, okay. Any more stories, Mike, we need to touch
No,
on?
I just, and getting a little more serious, I want to thank everybody who's been involved, and not only in just today's event, but for the past 33 years that you and I have been on the air. It's been a lot of fun. It's one of those deals where it's a job that you like coming to.
Right.
And a lot of people work at a job where it's like drudgery every day. Coming here was never, and when we were over on 7th Street, it was never drudgery. I mean, it was always something new happening every day, and you always kept it nice and light, and things were going on, and we didn't do a lot of griping about stuff like that. And we had people calling in all the time, keeping us up to date on things, and without the listenership that we've had over all these years, we'd have never been able to make it 33 years.
Oh, gosh.
And we both had chances to go other places.
Yes.
Numerous places, in fact. But we like Topeka. Topeka's a good town. I mean, you're close to Kansas City if you want to go someplace big, but it's a nice city to have your kids grow up in. In fact, all of our kids have grown up now in Topeka, and all of them are doing pretty darn well. So that's all I want to say is just thanks. I know it's not enough, but I don't know what else to say.
Well, that's true, too, because the people that hung with us, because I came here initially to stay a year and then go back to Kansas City where I grew up because I hadn't been home in years. And it just kept getting to the point to where it's like another year. Kids were in school, and it's like and you met so many different people along the way.
And we had so many cool people we worked with.
Oh, yeah.
We could tell stories on people we worked with. I mean, we had one time we had a guy who was on the air who was the program director, and he did mornings with me. And I came in one time and nobody was here. And he calls me, and he's in Silver Lake drunk. And I'm going, what? Well, what do you want me to do? He said, well, you're the morning host today. So I got to play records and be, first of the 6-pack of music right here on KWI, whatever. Anyway, so I got to do that. We've had guys come in. We've had a guy on the air before. Shawnee County Sheriff come in the back door, arrest him, and haul him out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many weird things that we've had. I tell you that.
And another thing,
Crazy.
too, I think one of the best things hopefully my memory will serve me right here, if it's true or not true, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mike and I were on the air, and suddenly, usually when you come out of a song, you give the call letters. So, I come off the air, and I go, KRMG. Now,
And I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
I've been on Magic for 10, 15 years and never messed up.
beanie thing.
KRMG was a station in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I worked in Tulsa, never worked at that station. But so we thought, well, let's just call KRMG.
We did. We called them to see what they were on. They were on the air, by golly.
They were on the air, and we talked, and he remembered me from Tulsa, so we were on both stations at the same time for about 5 or 6 minutes, just having a good old time.
Yeah.
Saying, well, I just mentioned your call letters. I don't know why I did. It just came up. So they said, no, we hadn't been talking about you or anything. So we've had a lot of things like that happen to us on the air.
Yeah.
Where other stations have called us.
A lot of good things. We were at the governor's mansion. We broke in there and called the National Guard to come help. Made breakfast with Joan Finney, was out of town.
Yeah, she was in Russia.
We had the Attorney General, Carla Stovall, at the time. We did a bunch of stuff with her.
Right. And
Kathleen Sebelius when she was State Insurance Commissioner.
Lynn Jenkins.
Lynn Jenkins, a current, second district congresswoman at the time, yeah.
So we've had a lot of things and a lot of people that we've gone through here. And we just really would like to, just for a moment, say thank you for all those who have been with us all these years.
Yep.
And just keep in mind, there's a new era here at Magic. Things are just going to, we're still going to be around town.
That's right.
But we're going to let the younger kids take over and let them have to put up with stuff.
That's right. Let them handle the daily grind.
Handle Angie.
Getting up early in the morning, yeah.
So,
Yeah, Angie coming in.
And let them meet with the
Half
boss.
drunk,
Bye-bye.
So long.
Oh.
All right.
Play.
Awesome. Another day of excellence in broadcasting.
We butchered the King's English like we normally do.
Yep. By God.
All right, we have someone calling. Let's see who it is.
Okay.
Hi, Magic. Who's this?
This is Shannon Casey.
Shannon Casey?
Oh, yeah.
Shannon,
Hey.
how did you find out about we were leaving?
I had a buddy just called me. I said, you know what? It's the end of an era. I got to call and say congratulations.
Oh,
I'm
you're
so glad.
that's so cool. Thank you so much.
Where are you at now?
Where are you at?
I'm in California.
Oh,
I'm in California.
California. You still on radio?
Dream.
Are you still doing radio? What are you doing?
Mornings. I was doing mornings, but now I'm doing radio, TV commercials. I quit radio to go on the road with a band, and then decided to make the hits instead of play the hits, you know.
All right.
And, yeah, and then now I'm doing radio, TV commercials and stuff like that. So all good times.
In your blood, it never leaves, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? The bug
Golly.
will bite you and you just get stuck. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun when you were here.
Oh, we're not doing anything now, Shannon. We're
Yeah,
retired.
we're done now. We just finished 9 o'clock, baby.
Okay, we'll sign off from now.
The capital
Hooker and
D.
Man's last show on Magic Morning Show, and great congratulations to each and every
I'm gonna
one.
still do the
Great
play-by-play
guys.
stuff.
Wish them all the
My
best.
sister